This video is exclusively for the business owners and the decision makers who have been working tirelessly day and night to bail out the company out of this ongoing crisis. There have been lots of strategies been formulated, implemented, but the results are not as expected. We'll get into the root cause of the issues and the possible solution. But beforehand, I'd like to discuss a very short story of 6 blind men and an elephant. When it was their first encounter, everyone had their own perception and visualization and imagination of elephant based on the touch and feel. The one who touched the feet, for him the elephant was more like a tree. The other one who touched the trunk, elephant was like snake. The other one who touched the tail, for him the elephant was like a rope. Likewise, there were 6 different versions of elephants. My friends, our current situation is more like this. The current situation is unpredictable situation, unforeseen situation. We cannot have any precise solution to the ongoing problem, except we'll have to keep on trying, we'll have to keep on reinventing ourselves. Yes, the thing which we have been doing, we can do it in even more correct way if we have a holistic approach towards the complete corporate ecosystems. The business was happening in pre-COVID era. We had built up a ecosystems wherein market, people, vendor, technologies all been working in confluence, and everybody was contributing towards building up the market. With this sudden outbreak of COVID crisis, things are scattered. The chain which was formed has been broken now. If we have to get our business back in shape, we'll have to start addressing all these attributes one by one. If we talk about the market was completely dead. It is the reincarnation, rebirth, resurrection of the market, and the market recovery will vary country to country, especially my trader friends, especially the exporters and the re-exporters or the technology distributors. They'll have to understand and they'll have to take a very in-depth analysis of their respective regions, which are the feasible regions for them based on the market recovery pattern. There would be certain country who will recover very quickly and they'll have V-shaped economic recovery. There would be countries who will have a jigsaw model. They'll have a W shape of recovery, means the economy will dive down, it will move towards the correction, again it will dive down, and finally it will recover. Majority of the countries who will get into the V-shaped categories are the China, Israel, Japan. W-shaped recovery countries could be all those developed nations who had a past healthy economic trajectory. There will be company who will have U-shaped recovery or Swiss-shaped recovery, you can say. Majority of this country would be the developing nations, those who have the mixed economy. The economy will dive down, it will be in a state of depression, then again it will recover. There will be certain countries who will witness the Great Depression phase and they'll have L-shaped economic model. The economy will dive down and there will be no easy sign of recovery. There will be a flattened recovery curve. So take an analysis to all the countries you have been exporting, re-exporting, or you've been extending products, services, you have got a vendors, suppliers, customers. Take an in-depth analysis and accordingly engage your resources, investments, manpower, and the rest of the factors which can boost your business or can help you to take a very informed decision. Then comes the product segment. In product category, there are 3 different categories which would be working quite well at this time of crisis. The critical product, cyclical product, and the product which brings convenience to the people's life. Either you can bring any such solution and add to your portfolio, or you can start catering to the companies who have already been into this market vertical. Finally, the most important factor of this business ecosystems are the people, and all this dealing been happening with the people only, either it is B2C domain or B2B domain. I have already had a detailed video on how to deal with the customer in B2C domain. I'll just take a quick recap of that. In order to do business in B2C domain, you will have to understand the emotional attributes of people. Their logical sense is bit low, they are emotionally very high. So any offer, any proposal that you work out, ensure you are taking care of their emotions, you do justice with their temperament, you justice with their behavior, then chances are there you will see good orders coming from the corporate, enterprise or SMB companies. If you are in a B2B business model, you will experience something very different. Why? Because you will find there is change in behavior, human behavior, and the change in market pattern. People decides the market. What is happening in B2B domain? To understand that, you'll have to go by the Kubler-Ross grief model. When this COVID crisis happened, people were in a state of shock. There was a sense of denial. Everybody pretended as if, everything seems to be okay. For me, it is fine. We are working, we are in a flow and things are going well. Then there was an element of anger that developed when the situation was not improving. They waited for some time, they tried a lot. Even though the situation didn't improve, they got into a state of negotiation. They said, okay, fine, we do agree there's something wrong happening. Let's work out a new price, new credit terms, new, transaction terms, new market policies, new systems to be developed. But it was too late to respond. The market slipped into a depression phase. People have been struggling, they've been very patient, they've been supporting each other, and finally they have accepted this crisis is for the real. And after accepting the terms, the market, the people in the business domain, they'll have to work out a new business policy, new transaction terms, new financing policies to come out of this crisis. My friends, there is another element of advice for you all. Many times it has been seen, people are carrying a product which has not been faring quite well in the current scenario. This could be the time when you can think of reviving your product portfolio. Just check where your product stands in product adoption curve. In product adoption curve, there are basically 5 phases. You could be either in the early, you could be among the innovators, or early entrants, or early majority, or late majority, or laggards. The first 3 categories are safe to be in. You don't have to invest a lot on the marketing. The efforts of selling is less. You can garner good revenue provided you have good understanding of the upcoming technologies of the products and what will have the bigger market. So you are a kind of trend setters. You get into a systems and you sail out the all the 3 phases very smoothly with a very less investment, garnering a very huge margin and the profit. But the late majority and the laggards, these are the very vulnerable market segment wherein there are lots of competitors. Everybody is struggling, striving to be the number one. To be on the number 1 rank, people have to invest lots of money, resulting very less margin. People have been working, or people been struggling in red ocean. You need to work out some strategy so that you can drift from red ocean to the blue ocean, so that you do not strive to be the number 1, rather you are the only one in the market dominating with your product, policies, price, and you have created a kind of unsaid monopoly for yourself. As the economic situation gets revived, the business focus will shift. For an example, we are in a COVID crisis era, then we'll move to the next phase of economic slowdown. We'll see recession, depression, the Great Depression, or any such kind of situation. Or finally, after witnessing all these things, we'll have to will be on a track of growth, and finally we'll reach to the next normal. All this while the business will behave in a certain way. I mean to say, the priority of business would differ from these 5 phases. When we will be in a when we are in a COVID crisis phase, the major challenge for the businesses are the business continuity, because most of us are working from home. Any sort of disruption in business might result in a heavy losses to the companies. When this COVID crisis gets over, or it gets slowed down, we'll start feeling we are in a, there is an economic slowdown. When this economic slowdown happens, people will focus more on cost optimization. Cost optimization means there will be more of digital adaptation, or the IT cost optimization, or the business cost optimization. Finally, when it would be felt like, yes, it's been declared by lots of data and the surveys that if a country is in a recession, depression, or the Great Depression phase, people will strive hard for the business resiliency. There would be predominantly 3 steps being taken. One has to either prevent, prepare, and protect. These are the 3 core areas the businesses will be working on. Finally, when we'll be on a return to growth track, there would be a targeted investment that would be decided. The company will look into their residual budgets, reserves, and the projected funding for the future projects. And finally, when the things will get to the normal, will have the future enterprise defined. So this is something how the business will behave as per the economy. Now, so just look into it and decide what you have to do, what you can do, how the market is going to behave, and what are the best action you can take in order to come out of this situation. This is one thing. Second, what you have to do, go by this video 1, 2, 3 times until you develop an understanding what you have to do. Prepare a strategy. If you have got any query in specific, write to me. I'll try to address your queries.